Yeah, I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad, I've punched him a few more times.
5 blokes outside my front door, you coming out?
One hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.
KUGAN CASSIUS IFL TV, proudly sponsored by WELLER. We're at the weigh-in here in London for KSI versus Pinada and Swarms. Yeah. Joined by So WELLER, how are you, mate?
Very well, mate. Excited. Obviously, this venue, I didn't even know if it was here, but it's cool. Big space, lots of fans are going to come in. It'll be obviously buzzing by the time it comes. What, 4 p.m, half an hour.
Is this your fourth broadcaster in the last year in the UK?
Yeah, mate. I think all of my broadcasts, live TV, have been boxing. From a geezer that lost back in the day, for that to be my main thing now, it's been nuts. But I love it. You know, like you do, I love it.
Let's talk about KSI fighting 2 opponents in one night. Obviously, much spoken about. One is a replacement for Alex Wasabi, but one also is a professional boxer. Yeah. I think everyone's got to kind of appreciate that fact as well. Yeah,
no, definitely. I mean, look, taking on 2 guys in one night, you got to respect it. The only thing that was a little bit this morning that I found out is that it's 3 rounds each. That's easier than 1 6-round fight because it's basically like half time, but like a 3-hour half time. Do you know what I mean? So I thought if it was 2 6 rounds, that would have been sick. But the fact that it's not, that's taken a little bit off it. But still respect. Obviously, he's doing it. It's his first fight in a long time, so he's got to start somewhere.
A lot of people are kind of mentioning the fact of kind of coming off subject a little bit here, but Jake Paul fighting Andrew Tate. What do you think about that?
Yeah, love it, mate. Love it. The 2 personalities. Look, they're ballsy. They want to be like this fucking alpha geezer that paves the way. Whack KSI in the mix. I think we should have all of them should go against each other. I think it'd be brilliant. Imagine
a freeway.
Imagine a big freeway, all right? But imagine the press conferences. They'd be so good. I reckon it'd be class.
Would you rather see Jake Paul, Andrew Tate, or Jake Paul, KSI? Jake Paul, KSI, surely.
Jake Paul, KSI is far bigger. It just is. There's more history. They hate each other more. The Andrew Tate is more of a newer thing, and it's more that would just be a battle of who's alpha in the industry. But that KSI Jake Paul beef is real. It's been there. They've been wanting to fight, and I think the sooner we get it, the better.
So predictions for if those 2 fights hypothetically were going to happen. Let's go with Jake Paul and Andrew Tate first of all.
I think I haven't seen enough of Andrew Tate. He talks like he's good, but he's a kickboxer. So I'd say at this point Jake Paul until I see Andrew Tate. Likewise, right now if KSI and Jake Paul fought, Jake Paul beats him, knocks him out. But we haven't seen what KSI's capable of. We haven't seen what he's going to do in his next couple of fights and what he can present. All right, so right now Jake Paul, but next year, who knows?
And you're still happily retired?
Retired? I never really announced a retirement, but I think I love doing this side of it. That said, being a pundit and just talking about boxing doesn't feel the same as getting in there. And I can't lie, every time I come in, every time I see them doing their thing, I'm apart from the fact I can fucking do that and better, legit I do, I think about it every time. So one day it's going to happen, it has to happen. It has to be the right opponent, it has to be the right location. That's all I say.
But I spoke to you about this 3 years ago, and you were kind of probably more on the negative fence of kind of wanting to come back, but now it's 3 years on. Is it a case of if you're going to do it, you're going to do it now?
Well, I'll do it when it feels right. That's the thing. What I did in my last camp, right, the whole thing was listen to other people, absorb information. Now, it's been ever since then, I was like, look, I'm going to do things on my accord, likewise with the boxing, and if the right location, the right opponent comes up and it gasses me, I'll do it. Like anyone that's doing this, they're doing it because they're actually gassed by that fight. They're not just going to jump in to try and prove a point to someone else or the crowd or whatever. So that's what it's a case of.
Watch this space. Joe WELLER, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV. We'll let you get back to your duties, your broadcast duties, and we'll catch up with you over the weekend, mate.
Respect. Enjoy.
I put my dad in the street against a heavyweight.
I've gone back to the dad, I've punched him a few more times.
5 blokes outside my front door, you coming out?
One hell of a fucking story, so stay tuned.
Welcome, Team Everlast, to the Team Everlast Fitness app. Download the Everlast Fitness app and find your greatness within.